Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Total War Pharaoh Dynasties, and we are continuing our war against the factions that we declare the war on. And as you can see, we are starting this turn with taking the Aripsha settlement. There was even no need to play this battle manually.
We came out on top.
Great, let's just occupy it.
Maintain discipline inside,
and
soldiers.
soon we will be able to, or should actually, go for the Amasea settlement. And from what I see, the Hatti faction lost their last settlement. As you can see, they are dying out of fatigue right now. Once I took the Aripsha settlement, I thought they have more of the settlements than what we've seen so far. It's
Everybody has their
pretty surprising turn of events for me. And why is it a Cadmean victory? Like, strong against shields, maybe that's the reason. So, well, we've fought those guys before, but they are some kind of really crazy guys. But we'll just have to take care of them, like so, and replenish our forces. And
I take care of problems.
Also
Soldiers, stand ready.
take care of this outpost over here, and it doesn't look like we're going to lose any of our units. Putursin is on fire. Okay, so we are replenishing again, and this time we are raising it because I think we will have to fall back before actually taking on the Carchemish, because look at the garrison over here. It's this one and a couple of units like this, so we will have to, or unless
everybody has their
just, yeah, we will have to go back
what will fate bring?
For a moment anyway, to replenish our forces. But we could go with Nabopolassa over there to aid the Putursin.
True master of the arts.
As you can see. Okay, so can we convert this building? Yeah, we can. And what does it... what is the difference between those two? There's none, I think. Temple of Marduk 2, Temple of Ninuta, okay. Temple of Ishtar. Okay, I guess we will go for Temple of Ishtar this time. Marduk has his shrines and temples all over our country, and he's pretty much our main deity.
Calm and steady.
Okay, and what about you? We can still build something over here. Gold income, obviously, we want that. What is this? A palace archive. Okay, we will go for it once our main building reaches level 5, but for now we will have to indulge ourselves with some of the other constructions. Okay, and can we take this settlement at last?
End this, Assyrian!
Okay, it says it's a valiant defeat, but I think that it's safe to assume that, as it was before, we will be able to take the settlement once
Sound battle horns!
once we have any kind of siege tool.
Yes, yes.
And for this guy, he's not
Everybody
really
has their
needed
duty.
there, I guess.
I take care
So
of problems.
let's just check to be sure. Military presence only 5 points, so
10,000.
he's really not needed there. So we can go with this guy, I guess somewhere over there,
Marching time, soldiers!
try and finish off the I can't remember the name. The Carchemish. Okay, so yeah, and I think the majority of the factions that are left now are certainly not as big as we are right now. They are only some kind of
What next?
minor factions having like 2 or 3 settlements under their control. But I guess we'll find out soon enough once we get there. And there's also a chance that some of those territories are just left destroyed because of the invasions of the
Sounds
sea
important.
peoples. But we'll see once we get there, once we get so far. The outposts. Okay, we can transfer or convert, yeah. Convert this building. And we will go for Marduk as well. Okay, and conquest minus 15 only next turn, so I guess we can go for production of all the resources over here. And what about here? Construction available, but we can't build what we really want or need. So we'll go for this one for now. And once this building here reaches next level, we can also build it instantly. Okay, so we are cancelling that. We do not have enough idle workforce, so we are just skipping it for now. And this will be all this turn. There was some kind of weird sound that I do not recognize, as if something happened. I just hope that Uiram settlement will be able to defend itself against those 2 armies of Hatti.
Another year, another campaign.
Okay, so I guess that was it. The item gained. Okay, and someone is raiding our territories. And these are the Urartu invaders. We need to take care of them too, as well those guys? Oh, those guys are dying out, so it doesn't really matter.
Bag of gold
But we
or
definitely
bronze
need to
blade?
take care of the invaders. So,
Engage
Putursin,
the enemy.
we need you to take care of Karkemish.
No one escapes.
Okay, so that is actually weird. The reinforcements will take more damage than the Putursin's army itself. I don't know why is that, because
The day
you know
is
it
ours.
should work like that. That the army that actually attacks
Bring
takes
order to this settlement.
more damage than the one that is a
So
backup.
few are like me.
Whatever.
Soldiers, encamp.
As long as we do not lose any unit, I don't really
retire,
care.
I will be a poet.
So let's see what we can build. Okay, some wood production. Something else, like, I don't know, replenishment or food income. Yeah, this will be good, I think.
The future belongs to us.
Food is always welcome.
I listen.
Everybody has their duty.
So, what else can we
What
do?
will fate bring?
This guy over here needs to move. Yeah, he has to move to the other
How
region
long will the world last?
to take care or take control of the
Explore the
Amasea settlement. Okay, so he's already on his move.
Everybody has their duty.
So this guy over here is going for Tashub.
Take that pathway. Another day on the road.
You can
I
stop
take
right
care
there,
of problems.
but I see that there's no point in stopping because
March in column.
this army over here does not pose any
Begone, foul,
threat,
you said
real
that.
threat anyway.
Move to attack. End this, Assyrian.
And look at that, we can actually take this settlement again with auto-resolve without losing any of our units. Only damaging them, but
We
it doesn't
want
really
a
matter
fair victory.
because we are replenishing our forces
Do
real
not
fast.
harm the locals.
Okay, main building upgrade, garrison upgrade. What else? Okay, we can't do anything else. We do not have idle workforce to spare.
Like the pillar.
And let's see, court action available.
This is my court. Behave while you are here.
We can perform some
A most
actions
reasonable request, Babylonian.
against him. Okay. Construction available. And we are building a garrison first. This is always of most importance. Can we like... Okay, we can go for this one over here. I think. Commandment available, so we'll go for... Since the public order is A-OK, then we'll go for Royal Gardens. Okay. Settlement upgrade available. Okay, so let's upgrade it. Where are those times where I had to count every single piece of stone that I had,
10,000
just to be
correct
sure
actions.
that we can spare some of it or afford some constructions,
I
you
am
know,
destined to rule.
where I had to
Bag of
sign
gold or bronze
barter
blade?
agreements with the nations that
Wide awake.
no longer exist because we conquered them or conquered their conquerors. And right now I don't even have to look at the cost of anything, because each turn we get, look at that, 2k of gold and almost 2k of everything except food, of course.
True master of the
But
arts.
I'm really working on it to fix the situation with the...
Enjoy the peace
Oh,
while
let's
it lasts.
convert it. To fix the situation with the food. It will take a long time, but we should be able to make it eventually. Okay, so he grew so desperate that he's trying to take this settlement even without joining his other forces. So I guess he was desperate, but not that desperate. I guess Malid is being besieged by this army over here. Okay, this is actually an interesting offer, but the other thing is, if there's even a point in signing this treaty, because look at that, we are encircling their territory with our own. They are some kind of enclave, so there is really no point in signing this treaty. We are definitely going for them next, or not even next, but in the meantime. And they actually made a mistake by reminding me of themselves. So
Bag of gold? Or
this
bronze
is
blade?
the faction we are going for now, but let's see first. So Putursin, will he be able? No, he won't be able to take Tuba this turn, but we can send him this way
The
anyway.
finest hour.
What
The
about...
future belongs to us.
Okay, can Iridu, just in case, defend on its own? I don't think it can, because just look at that. This garrison over here is really not that impressive, so
Everybody
I
has
guess
their duty.
first of all we'll have to take care of this army.
Back to your posts. Go out there.
And then we will attack Haranu settlement. So these guys are really besieging this settlement. Or encircling, I don't know if it was a capital of the province or
There
something.
is no sweeter taste.
It is a capital of the province, so I guess it was besieged, not encircled.
How long will
And
the world
you
last?
can continue
Go
your
out there.
advance towards the Amasea. It's a pretty long walk, actually. But I guess it will be worth it. And look at that. Look at that. The fog of war over here is really thick. And it looks like we actually found ourselves a faction that vassaled the Karkamash, or whatever they were called. So we are on the way to get there.
Everybody has their duty.
Yeah, we are taking Teshuk now with
Soldiers, attention!
Burnaburias.
Soldiers, stand ready! Sound battle horns!
And it looks like we will take it without taking any losses. That was some cool animation. Some of them I really do see for the first time. I don't know if it's because most of the time I used different
calm and steady.
different weapons on my generals, or was it because, well, I don't know. What other reason could it be?
I take care of problems.
So Zalpar, can it? Yeah, it can defend on its own. Because those guys are coming. And we really need to do something with those lands over here. There are still those guys over here, the Alamu invaders, which even took the settlement under their control.
Yes, yes.
But we can and we should first focus on basically moving our army from over here to where it would be needed or of most of the use after I choose the constructions. Okay,
Always ready.
so
Chart a course. This is our
no,
destination.
no, you go over here to the water and now
Make
to the land.
landfall. Here I
And
go again.
it would be best if you were actually able
Your
to
heartless cause revolts
deal
me.
with those guys on the way. This army over here, as well as this.
Enough with your pestering.
Expired barters. Okay, I guess we can try
You've
and
come with a
renew it.
proposal. Consider me intrigued.
But look at that. At our chances for signing this treaty. It's because we are a strategic threat, so hardly anyone takes us seriously when it comes to signing any kind of barter agreement, I guess. Can we find ourselves another
name. Life is not. I seek money,
you know,
and power. I will you. I
trade
I
partner?
fight for my brothers.
Born. Spit it out. I haven't got all day.
Give me wood. No, not wood, but food. 7,000 food for. I can give you 1,300. Okay. So let's lower this, or maybe not. I have other idea. Like this much for 8,000 food. Okay, 9,000. 9.5 over half. So this is too much. So 9, 5, 7, 7, 5. Okay. And for the duration of Yeah, we can agree on that for 20 turns.
It must.
And now some of our, food problems have been solved. So that's good. Corruption
In my
available.
domain, everybody does their duty.
Gossip,
No
okay.
more, no less.
Construction available. And I think we will improve, maybe not this one, because this is the season dependent construction. Let's go for the one that is not. Okay, so we'll go for the same with this building over here. Ashtata outpost construction. So we'll also build a Shrine of Marduk. Outpost damaged. And we are good. And I guess this will be all for this turn. So let's just end it. And soon we will be able to, or even we'll have to, attack the enclave that is on our territories. So those guys are, like usual, just trying to piss me off as much as they can, as they think they can, by attacking.
Time to murder and plunder.
Oh really? Oh really? I didn't expect him to attack me first. This is a surprising turn of events, you know? I really didn't expect that. So he just sped this up, I think. Let's see. So there's our army with Nabopolassa, but it won't be able to reach Zalpar.
Stability is good.
But I think that Zalpar will actually be able to defend on its own. I think so, yeah.
Better
But
than sleeping outside.
better to be safe than sorry, so, you know, Nabopolassa, you know what to do.
10,000.
In the meantime, put Ursin, my friend. Take care of Tuba, will you?
Engage the enemy.
Take it as your own. Okay, so that's
You
great.
earned this one, soldiers.
Let's occupy the settlement
Maintain discipline inside, soldiers.
and build a garrison as usual. So, what else is there to be done?
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
Can we
Assume
finally
regular
take
duty.
Amasia? Let's see. And now I see that it produces
Move to
gold, which is
attack.
great. And we can take it without losing our cavalry, which is a surprise to me. Yeah, we've seen this animation plenty of times, but the others are
The gods were on our
so
side
novel. Like, I feel like
Bring
I've
order
never
to
seen
this
them
settlement.
before. I guess it's weapon dependent.
today. No trouble.
The models might look similar, but the weapons actually differ.
Duty awaits.
Okay, so I guess this is all over here. All of the territories that are... How are they called? Remind me. The Hanigalbat had over to the north. So
How
let's
long will
just
the
take
world
care of the rest of the territories while we're at it.
Battle positions. Soldiers, stand ready.
Okay, and it looks like the usual thing, which is we can actually take this settlement,
pressuring
but
them.
in the next turn, once we get a tool to besiege, or you know, to lay siege to
Everybody has their duty.
their settlement. So where did the other guy go? Oh, he's over here. I'm
I am destined to rule.
not chasing him. What
I
about?
take care of
Do
problems.
they have some kind of territories? If they don't, what are they called? The Urartu invaders. So let's see. Where are they on the map? If they control any kind of...
I am destined to rule.
Doesn't look like it. It's a nomad faction, so I guess we are safe to
10,000
attack them.
correct
Basically,
actions.
we do not want them on our
We
territories.
must stand together.
We do not want any kind of foreign
Bag of gold or bronze blade.
army
Soldiers,
on our territory.
attention.
So yeah, let's declare war on them. Because sooner or later they would just start
Today
attacking our
is
settlements,
ours.
and this was
I should retire
yeah,
someday. Sound marching horn.
a war to prevent a battle to
Avoid
prevent
storms.
this from happening, basically.
Set ashore.
This guy is okay here.
I
He will
know.
do fine. I guess he is more than capable of defending our territories here. Where are the other armies? Okay, so the majority of our forces are now more to the center of our territories. So there is a royal decree available. And we'll go for this one, I think. I really don't want to wait for garrison to be built
You
in,
visit often.
well,
Are you
2
a
or 4
political
turns.
upstart?
I am glad we understand each other, Babylonian.
Settlement upgrade available, as usual. We will go for capital of the province. Same here. And I'm not sure if that's a good idea, because obviously, well, it is not a good idea, because they will just destroy it straight away. But whatever, I guess. Okay, so we'll go for replenishment. There is basically nothing else of importance or interest for us to construct. So
What will fate bring?
there's not much of a choice.
How long will the world last?
Okay, one pending action, and it's about this construction in Iridu, okay. And Shrine of Marduk, as usual. So we are ending this turn, and we'll see what the guy in purple does to us. Okay, so I guess this is the end of the Hatti faction. They just threw themselves under the train just to be done with it once and for all. Yeah, they definitely did. because the number of factions decreased by 1, which definitely means their faction got completely destroyed. And those guys are just destroying my shrines just to piss me off. And look at that. The other army of the whatever they called invaders will actually be destroyed by our garrison. So that's just great. And look how deep in our territory they were, because it's like more like a northern part of our territories. So yeah. Win 8 battles for 2 victory points. And get 200 gold, or we could get Warriors of Hati to join. No, we don't want that. We could also get this one, but I'm not sure if we are producing enough gold to actually get it before the time expires. So the safest option is this one, because we are fighting many wars right now, so we will make this
Soldiers,
complete
attention.
this. What is it called? What is it called? Ambition. Anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
Sound marching horns.
And
Explore
we
the
will do
region.
this in no time. Okay. We will keep our army over there. I'm thinking about starting
Everybody
another
has their
war,
duty.
actually. You know. To save ourselves some time. And it pretty much looks like I said it most likely is, which means there will be plenty of factions that have only single settlements under their control, I think. So which one should we go for first? I think we'll go like along the coastline, and it means we are going
I take
for
care of problems.
the thingy settlement next. But let's just check first if they have some kind of
I live for battle.
well, it looks like they have more territories than we expected, because look how deep under the fog of war they are, and at the balance of power, with us having 6 or so armies, they still have like 1/4 of what we have, which makes it an army and a half under their disposal. But they do not have any alliances, so I guess we could go for it. I'm really trying my luck
10,000
here.
correct action.
I see that. But as they said
Marching time,
some
soldiers.
time ago, who doesn't risk can't
Bag of gold
drink
or
champagne.
bronze blade?
I don't know if you've heard that saying before, but I did.
Sounds important.
So, it looks like Putursin can
No,
destroy this
my
army over
word is
here,
final.
which is great. And the guy in purple has army over here as well.
Explore the region.
I didn't expect that.
We won
Okay,
a
so
fair
let's
victory.
replenish our forces,
Send scouts
because
ahead.
we are
What next?
getting closer to this guy.
Sound battle horn.
I'm here for one thing only.
And it looks like he has even more armies than I anticipated. Just look at that. He has one army over here. And
Engage the enemy.
it's really surprising how much
End
territories
this Assyrian.
a nomad tribe actually has. And I think enough time passed for us to be able to
Misery for
recruit the legendary, so to speak,
We are
elite
victorious.
cavalry units straight away.
How long
Let's
will
find
the
out.
world last?
Oh, those are some pretty interesting units. Okay. And it is as I said, so let's just do that.
Take them, feed them, train them. Everybody has their duty.
Okay, so there's plenty of territories that our enemies had, and like I definitely didn't expect them to control so many of them. So
I am
many
destined to
territories. I mean, if it goes like this, if it continues the way it is right now, soon I will sorry about that. Soon I will have to construct, so to speak, another army, which wouldn't be that bad
I take care
idea.
of problems.
We will ignore these guys here for now, but we will go with this army over there to
March
take
in
care of Haranu settlement.
True master of the arts.
like the
Because
pillar.
this guy over here, who is it? Burnapurias, he's doing well on his own, and he'll go for Katnaf next, I think. We are targeting first the territories that have, you know, a neutral neighboring territories next to them. Okay, so yeah, this will be all regarding the movement of our armies.
In my domain,
Some-
everybody does their duty. No more,
Court
no
actions,
less.
blackmail, and what else? Construction available. Plenty of constructions are actually available, so let's make the most of it. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go for the main building and we'll have this out of our minds. We can still construct a great old mine. Gold mine, not old. Which is great that we had enough idle workforce to do that. And what has happened here, that all of these buildings that were just about to be repaired are damaged again, or even were repaired. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So outposts again, and those outposts are the ones that are probably damaged by those guys roaming. Though this guy, or maybe those guys, yeah, most likely those guys roaming our territories. Is there anything of use we can... Okay, a gold construction. And some other... We still have, like, a idle workforce, so let's make the most of it. We can... Yeah, we'll go for food plus 5%, I think. And now we don't have any more of the idle workforce, so this will be all. And also, this will be all for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you next time. See you around.